Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As I was saying before, I've got some stuff filmed, I've got some stuff kind of ready to go out, but I've just been so busy with everything that's going on, and it basically surrounds out. You might notice it's a little bit of a different setup than what I normally do. That is because recently I have moved, but the move wasn't something that was planned, it wasn't something that was our fault, and I wanted to get into that story basically today. So back in April I went to Tenerife for a week and got back. I decided that week I was going to start doing some more filming. Filming, love taking photography, all that kind of stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go at going back into YouTube. Did YouTube about 11 years ago-ish. More video games really than anything else. But I gave it a go. You'll probably see them later on in my channel right at the very start. Lots and lots of videos of unboxings of those loot crates and stuff like that. But I love travel, I love taking photography, I love seeing new places, and I love trying new foods. Whenever I go to a shop and I see something new, I've always got to get it. I've always got to get it and have a go. So got back from Tenerife and I got loads of video footage, a little bit shy about talking in front of a camera, but I'm getting a bit more used to it. Exactly a week later that I got back, on the Saturday, we got a letter from a company that basically was claiming that they now owned the property that I was renting. Now I rent with a mate, where we do a flat share, and we'd rented that place for just over 7 years at the time. So we're a bit like, okay, fair enough, this looks like a bit of a scam. We'll check with the letting agents. Now the way that it worked for us is we had a letting agent, so we didn't really deal with the landlord other than to pay the electrics. So we got in touch with the letting agent, and she said that some of the other landlord's tenants had also had this letter as well. To which point then it felt a bit like, okay, right, okay, so maybe this isn't a scam if he's got other tenants and they're all getting the same letter. And basically on the Monday, that's when we got the news that all of his properties had been repossessed. So we were like, okay. It was kind of shocking really, just because we'd been paying the rent, we've never missed, it was always paid on time. Don't know about his other tenants, but yeah, we'd always paid the rent, it'd always been on time. Every single month, without question, that money was in on that day. So to get this letter and then find out that we may have to move out, we're a bit of a shock really, and a bit frustrating and a bit kind of upsetting as well, because we've been there for a long time, and like I say, we'd always paid, we kept up to date with everything. So this agency took over and they were like, well, okay, so this, at the moment, we need to go and check stuff, so just carry on paying the rent and carry on paying the rent to them now, not to the letting agent we were with. And the letting agent were really good. So yeah, we started paying the rent to this company, and every single month, again, paying it on time. But they were sending people round, so they said, oh, there'll be an estate agent round, they're going to do just a little survey of the flat. So we're thinking, are they selling it or are they not? Then they would send around a surveyor, so obviously getting more obvious that they were possibly going to do that. I did talk to her at I think they were a solicitor. I did talk to them, and they did say to me at one point, we just need to do the checks. It all depends on what the bank wants to do. So there are multiple options. They could carry on just having you as tenants and just carry on taking your rent. They could also sell the property, sell it in an auction, and it'd be sold with sitting tenants. Or the other option was that they would either sell the property and we'd have to move out. So that was the option that we were at the time really didn't want to happen. Right, yes, so we waited for quite a few months. So this happened in April, the initial letter that we got, and we hadn't heard anything for ages. It was going on for months. Everybody had been round, the surveyor, estate agent, all had been around. So we thought, oh, okay, maybe they're just going to keep us on as tenants. And then literally out of the blue, at the beginning of August, we got a letter, a really official, pretty horrible letter, saying you've got 2 months to move out, which is kind of frustrating because whatever's happened, it wasn't us that had caused the problem. We'd always kept up with the rent. We'd always been on time with it. Everything had been paid. So now we're getting kind of pushed out because of a mistake of somebody else. So it was really, really frustrating. This letter then just, it was basically, if you don't move out by this date, we will then go towards a court order to get possession of the property, not to actually have us removed, but to get possession of the property, which I think was a little bit better than having us removed, because that means we'd have been named in court. And again, we hadn't done anything. It wasn't something that we'd messed up. So yeah, so that's the situation we're in. So we've been busy trying to find somewhere else, trying to get removal company, which is definitely another video, because the worst company I've ever had to deal with. But that's the next trauma, so I'll do the video on that in a little bit. But yeah, so there we are. Got to early September, we didn't know what was going to happen, and then we got a property, and thankfully it's actually it's a nicer property, which really pleased about. But it is really frustrating, and it's kind of, you can do everything right, you can make sure you pay on time, but if somebody else messes up, it comes back at you. And I just wanted to do this video because I don't know if anybody else has ever had the same situation where you've been renting and all of a sudden the landlord has lost his property from being repossessed for whatever reason. And the thing is as well, I can't really say too much bad because we'd lived there for over 7 years and he was pretty good at the time. So yeah, don't know what had happened, but it's just a frustrating situation to be in. It's frustrating as well because it's taken up my time trying to sort stuff out. Spent more time just like looking for stuff and then worrying what we're going to do. Which is why I'm sat here now telling this story and also getting ready to get back out there and start getting more videos. Hopefully some more Too Good To Eat. The difference is now I'm not going to be in the town centre anymore. So I've got a little bit further to go, but I think there are a couple of Too Good To Eats around here as well, so there might be a chance to try some new ones out as well. So anyway, that's my video. Just wanted to sort of say the reason why I haven't been putting anything out, and also just to go through this situation, because like I say, I don't know if anybody else has been through this situation where you've constantly been on top of the bills and the rent and everything, but then you're getting kicked out because the landlord hasn't. It's a bizarre situation. So there you go. I hope you like the video. We've got another one coming. As I said, the next one I'm going to do on the removal company, which was the worst company I have ever had to deal with. And having dealt with them, we've then found out lots of stuff about them, and yeah, it wasn't fun. So yeah, if you did like the video, give it a like, smash that subscribe button, that would be great. I'm trying to build up subscribers now. I'm trying to get back out there. I've got a massive trip booked for next year, but it's like November next year, so it's ages away. But I am trying to build up stuff in between as well. Until the next one, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you over there. Cheers. Bye for now.